But yeah, so which one are we gonna dive into today?
Man, I say let's hop in the Jaguar. Well, ladies, what y'all want to talk about?
I'm fine with that. Whatever let's
go
do
first. That. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I didn't want to go straight to contamination, you know, since Jess is over there fighting her own battle. You know
I've already had my discussion about that this week. I'm good.
Right.
I was almost in Facebook jail behind that. So
well, yeah, you had an interesting story behind that. So before we get into it, you know what I'm saying, we'll just do a little promo real quick.
Yeah. You're wasting time.
Yeah, so for those who were aware, if you're on Spotify, the Spotify subscribers, go ahead. They actually made me a playlist called This Is Third Degree. So they took a lot of my cuts, and you can get the essence of who I am with some of my songs. So shout out to Spotify. They've been treating me like a rock star lately. So, hey, Spotify, much love to you. So you can get that playlist exclusively on Spotify.
Cut the check, Spotify. We need a check.
They give me a little bit. They give me some pennies. Some pennies. All right, y'all. But so in recent news, Jaguar Wright, because this whole Diddy thing it's been a chain of command, right? A domino effect of sorts. Diddy's been in the news all over because he's in jail right now. You know, we know he's used to living a luxurious lifestyle that he can't really live right now, and I don't know what it's going to look like for him, but people have been coming out the woodworks. There's been 120 more allegations on him. I didn't even really want to do another topic on Diddy, but Jaguar Wright had to come in and she had to drop her 3 cents. And this is some of the stuff that she's been saying.
First-hand witness account experience. I was a sex worker. I was a dominatrix before I got my record deal. That's how I know how the dark world and the sex world and the entertainment world run hand in hand. That's why the movie Blink Twice is so important. Salute to Zoe Kravitz. The sex workers that I have worked with throughout the years and continue to work with even to this day have worn hidden cameras. I have my own tapes. I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors, the drugging, putting girls in the suitcases, dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying. And it's all done under the protection of this is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. This is going to be, it's terrible.
So that's just some of the stuff that she's been saying. You know what I mean? She's been making some shocking allegations about Diddy. She called out Jay-Z, Beyonce, a whole bunch of other celebrities and whatever. So my first question to the panel, we're going to open it up for everybody to discuss, is do you believe her? Is she and Vlad pretty much say he'll never have her on his platform because she's a conspiracy theorist. So I got to ask the folks on this panel here, do you believe her? Is she a conspiracy theorist or is she a realist? Go.
Say, don't let me start the race.
Right. Well, I will jumpstart. I don't know if everything that she says is the truth. However, she name drops so much, and no one has sued her. No one has taken her out yet. No one has come for her. So that part right there, it's not like she's hiding names like, oh, I'm saying this, but I'm not going to tell you who it is. Like, she is seriously name dropping all the time. And no one has come for her. So that right there alone makes me think that some of the stuff that she's saying is truthful. And then the stuff that is coming out of her mouth that she's saying, why would you risk your own life behind the stuff that you're talking about unless it's like you holding something to make sure you stay alive behind all the stuff that you're saying? So part of me, like a strong percent of my belief is that a lot of it is true. Just my opinion.
D.
Yeah, I agree. I think everything is true, and she's been talking for a long time, way before this even started coming
Mm-hmm.
out. She's been talking for years, and the stuff she say matches up. Just like when Corinne Stevens, the superhead.
Stephen. We're in Stephen.
Oh, Stefan, yeah.
Yeah.
She even has said some stuff now, but I read her book 10 years ago, 12 years ago, and it was stuff going on then. And her and Exhibit had went to his house, and then when the party was over, he just left the people in his house and he went to the club. They realized they was in an all gay club. They didn't realize it then. So he's been doing stuff that's weirdo stuff all this time. I'm just feel sad for his daughters, but Jaguar, she's on point with every single thing. But I feel the same way, Tisha. Like, why would you risk your life for this? Like, are you just trying to get a check for your interviews? I don't think that's worth it because he got some people that could,
Right.
slide. You can be touched. I just worry about that, and especially his daughters. But Beyonce just spoke up the other day and said that she didn't know nothing about all that, even though she was there with that cheesecake.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
So
Jess, you got any
it's
thoughts
gonna
on it?
get really bad.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, cut out for a second, D.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
so I don't know anything about this woman. I'm not in the loop with all that, but let me see the videos. That's all I
Look
got.
at you. Look at your mess.
Oh, I see that them
Let me see the
videos.
Play the tape.
So Colleen Solange, shout out to you. I posted your comment earlier, but I'm posted again. My starter comment, Miss Jaguar Suzette Wright never changed her name or her story. So believe her now or not, she has never waffled.
I think she meant to say wavered, but yeah.
So too.
Waffle, wavered, same thing. I get it. The same thing. Quez, what are your thoughts?
And I think we're all in general consensus here. It'd be different because since the whole elevator scene and that tape coming out, which I didn't understand why they played it then, because y'all been had that tape, and so the purpose of releasing it at that time was strange to me. But still, this lady has been speaking in her truth. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call it her truth. I'm not gonna call it the truth because again, there's everyone's perception of what their realities are. But she's been speaking her truth for a very, very long time. She's been saying these same people names for a very long time. And for people like Vlad to come out and say she's a conspiracy theorist is asinine because Vlad ain't nobody listening to you, no way, sir. You know what I mean? Like you was supposed to make us, stop listening to her. We don't care that she's not going on your show. And reality wise, she ain't making a whole lot of money. If you watch her interviews, they're not on huge platforms. It's not like this is the first time she's been on something large, which was Piers Morgan. And that was crazy to me. What made Piers call you? You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people coming out because they seen it was a money grab. So I'm always leery of those individuals. But somebody like Jaguar, she's been saying this. Just like Orlando Brown, we called him crazy when he said he was at Diddy house. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said, "Oh, he crazy, he on drugs," and you know what I mean. And some of them same names he said is now the names in question.
Mm-hmm.
So who's really crazy?
All right, my 3 cents is that
we sip his tea.
my 3 cents is that where there's smoke, there could be fire. You know what I'm saying? Now with Jaguar Wright, I'm not going to call it crazy like some people have been. You know what I'm saying? But there's been some things that she's put out there that hasn't been all the way true. You know what I'm saying? There's been some things where I think she over exaggerated, and there's been some things that have been completely not true. So, you know, I think sometimes with her, what she does is she mixes in her opinion with facts. And I think it kind of blurs the line from time to time. Same thing with Orlando Brown. I mean, hey, Quest, say what you want, you know what I'm saying? Like, he came out to San Bernardino out here, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, folks seen him out on the streets, and he was definitely strung out of his mind. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's substance abuse and mental health issues that go along with him. But I would never sit up there and negate and say that he's crazy or there's no truth to whatever he's saying. So same thing as to with Jaguar Wright, you know what I mean? Like, she's been definitely speaking on a lot of stuff, and it kind of plays into that whole thing of the Illuminati. You know, there's always been Illuminati talk, so it just always begs to differ whether it's actually real or not, and that's the the conversation. But some of the stuff that she's been saying, I believe that there's some truth, and then there's some of the things I think she's over exaggerating a bit, and then there's some things I think that are just completely like not true. You know, my 3 cents.
Well, that could very well be the truth, you know. But until all the cards are on the table, I'm very hesitant in today's day and age to say that people are lying, right? Especially about stuff like that now, because how long people been saying Diddy did something to Tupac, right? Then come out years later. You know, now we have evidence, you know, this man walking around free. Same thing with Gene Deal, who I don't really respect all that much because, you know, for the simple fact that, sir, you could have been doing something about these scenarios a long time ago, right? You're on the money grab list too, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Gene Deal. And I very, very highly believe that he's telling the whole truth. It's just when you don't speak up about things that you see that are unjust while you're in the vicinity, you're part of the problem. So don't come out on this courageous global tour talking about all the bad things you witnessed at Diddy house and what he was doing and how he did this and did that, when you were there getting a check the entire time and you never reported none of these incidents. So that's how I feel about that. But
playing advocate.
Please do.
With Gene Deal, he is there to do a job. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a bodyguard. So do you, in this case, let's just say hypothetically, allegedly, some of these things are true. And do you sit up there and, you know, incriminate this person right here, or do you do your job, which you're paid to do? And this is for the panel, for y'all to answer.
You know who else was doing their job? The Nazis. They was just doing their job.
Well.
Oh, you just go mic drop like that, you mother sucker.
That was a big mic drop. Because
that was a big mic drop, you mother sucker. I think he has Ebola. He has Ebola, you know.
To give him a pass, because no, like D.L. Hughley said on one of his posts, if you were there the whole entire time while this is going on and didn't say anything, you were an accomplice. These are crimes that are being committed, you know, that's happening. It's not like just someone, you know, didn't throw they napkin in the trash can and you saw it happen. You're like, I'm gonna pick it up and throw it away. No, people, livelihoods are being affected. Women are being beaten, men being beaten, raped, and all this stuff going on, and you don't say anything. Why is that? And it can go anyway. You can be like, well, I'm just collecting my check. It can go that way. Or right. I signed an NDA, which True. I'm afraid to break. Or I'm True. Afraid of my life because who knows? I done seen so much. Who knows if my life is affected too? Like True. All those can play a part.
Those are our contributing factors, and those are good points that you write up, Tish. Very aware of it. So, hold on one sec before you and D get into it, because I want to hear what y'all have to say. Colleen Solange says, "You, Mr. Third Degree. I think like everyone, 80 to 90% is true, as in, greater probable versus feeling, but she is, and then kind of cut off. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, because again, with me, I'm a little bit outside of D. I'm a little bit how would you say? I've been in the industry, you know, where I've seen certain things and I've not been privy to see certain things. So I can't really say, hey, like, yeah, these wild things happen, but I've heard about it. And, you know, so I don't know. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it could be true, whereas if you're in a position that I am, you know, it could be true. You know, it could happen to true. You know, that there's very possibilities that could be true. But then sometimes, you know, even with Jaguar Wright, she said some stuff like, well, KVD is out, you know, saying he's out on bail, da 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 da. She was running her mouth, and then come to find out, KVD, you know, which for those who don't know, KVD is the guy who was in the car with the people who allegedly killed Tupac, and he's standing trial for that right now. He wasn't out on bail at no time, you know, so you don't really know whether she's actually being credible or if she's just speaking off of passion or if it's just opinion, you know what I mean? So I'm kind of with you on that one. But go ahead, Jess and D.
So as far as old boy, the bodyguard, you either got morals or you don't. You know, that's how I feel about that.
All right, D.
Yeah, my thing is he should have been speaking a long time ago. Not go sit down and stay quiet. Then, you know, you bring it up now. You just following. I feel like he should have left it alone. Some people ain't understanding. Like this ain't a joke. This is really bigger than what they see. The stuff that they shown on the news and it's really bigger than what they see. It's a lot that go on and a lot of connections Diddy had. Like it's major. And
Right.
it's a lot of stuff that went down. There's a lot of stuff that a lot of people know, but you see all them people quiet. They ain't gonna come up,
Right.
you know. But I feel like, you know, you either gonna risk your life or you're not. You know.
That's
For
real
him to
talk.
I'm just like, you know, people think like, oh, they watching the news. The news don't know half the stuff. They don't know half the stuff that went on, and it's really
Right.
you know, life threatening. It's really gangster stuff. It's not no joke.
Right.
I mean, the piggyback off, I think what Quez has said, you know, money grab. You know, a lot of it, especially like these journalists or news outlets, they're going to do it because it's going to bring in ratings, it's going to bring in views, it's going to bring in clicks, you know, saying it's almost equivalent to like clickbait, you know. So again, so yeah, Jaguar Wright, for those of us who know, because we, you know, we're here on these YouTube streets, we know that she's been speaking, you know, the same story that she's been speaking for a long time. But for her to make it to a mainstream platform like Piers Morgan, especially, you know, saying that it goes to show me, for me personally, I'm believing that maybe, hey, you need some ratings, you need some viewings, you need something that maybe for your month because your quota is low, you know, so you're gonna put a Jaguar Wright because you could have been grabbed her a long time ago, you know what I'm saying? But now that he's in jail, you know what I'm saying, behind some of this stuff, and because again, we know that this is a federal case, so we know that the feds ain't just gonna go pick you up on no okie doke, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, there could be some truth to what is being alleged about this dude. You know what I'm saying? But we just don't know. We have to wait and see how it plays out. But other people on other platforms are going to do it because, again, it's going to get ratings, it's going to get views. And again, right now we're living in a content era, you know what I'm saying, where content matters. So people are going to consistently do stuff to get ratings and views.
I hear you. I think, man, I won't say that because I don't want to go into the whole Diddy thing. That's a slippery slope, no pun intended.
Right.
A lot of baby oil over there, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, for Jaguar's case, you know, I do think that was kind of, like I said, I said it. You know what I mean? I thought it was odd that Piers Morgan, because now we're not just talking about United States, we're talking about global news now. You know what I mean? That you just reached a global platform with Piers Morgan. You know, so to take that type of risk, not for her, but you know, more so from a media standpoint, I don't think I would have personally done that. You know, even with our show here, I don't think I'd have been like, hey, come on our show and you know, spit your stuff. Like, I don't think we need that one. You know what I mean? Like we need some views and stuff. I don't know if we need that. You know what I mean? So
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I want to talk with her because I want to see where her mind is at. You know what I mean? I touched on it previously. I mean, I touched on it previously. You know, I'm like, hey, I don't know. Like, I think she over exaggerates, but like you said before, request, it's her truth. What she knows it to be true could be very well be true. But let's go ahead and get into some of these comments, though. Consuelo says Jaguar clearly has mental health issues, which I think contributes to her mixing real with delusions. You hit the nail perfectly on the head. I may have to agree with that sentiment. Maria, shout out to you. Thank you. Much love. Make sure you guys are sharing this link. Anyone who willingly stayed around and witnessed the alleged allegations coming out should be held responsible too. Very true. Consuelo says, well, 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube is a lot.
I'm just saying.
hey, real talk. Jess is the witness to this. Jess is the witness. Yo, we went into Costco the other day, and I asked one of the clerks, I said, hey, where your baby oil at?
Leave them Costco people alone. They ain't got nothing to do with this.
Jess, remember the clerk, she looked, she stunned for a minute. She's like, and then she smirked. We don't sell it.
You would have caught all hell with me.
Hey, you working folks alone, man. You there harassing people about that baby oil.
They minding their own business, and you harassing them about some baby oil.
Before that even came out, I never seen baby oil at
me either.
Costco. I mean, at least at our Costco. So
I've never seen it.
I got a Costco across the street, and I go like 3-4 times a week. I ain't
Never
never seen like a large case of baby oil.
Yo,
that's personal.
Hey, Jess can attest to this though. The look on her face, she kind of smirks like, aha. No, we don't sell it. Right, Jess?
Yeah, she knew.
Yeah, she better than me.
So my question now is, are you hiding it for Diddy? Like, do you guys really sell it? You be hiding it for Diddy in the back, you know what I'm saying? Or do you not really sell it? You know what I'm saying?
Well, why would he get it from the local Costco though? If he's gonna order that much, why would you get it from your local Costco? Go and get it from the supplier. Yeah, go get the big delivery from the supplier.
Johnson and Johnson. Hey,
I don't make any sense. I'm gonna call Costco.
Hey, Playboy, if you want to do me a salad, send me some $1,000.
I would have got on the PA. I'd have got on the PA in the store and said, hey, we got a customer with a large order of baby oil.
Thank you. I sure would have. Like, you tried to
a large order of baby oil.
Yep. You would have been embarrassed all through
Customer needs assistance.
Yep.
I'd have been on your ass, bro. Get out of here.
He had his assistant go get it. So. It wasn't him personally.
Hell no.
Oh man. And then Maria says Jaguar has been telling the same stories, maybe a little extra fluff for a long time. I agree. Consuelo says Costco went on the news and told Diddy's lawyer to keep their name out their mouth. That's very true. You know what I'm saying? Costco was like, we ain't got nothing to do with no Diddy. I said this on the very show last week. You know what I'm saying? Costco like, don't bring us in here messing up our membership. You know what I'm saying? Like
for real. Costco don't want nothing to do with that. We ain't sold nobody no 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Don't do that.
Word.
Do not do that.
That's an expensive amount.
So to the people on the panel, I need to ask, do you believe that Jaguar Wright is a conspiracy theorist? And truth be told, I would love to have her on this platform so she could tell her story, her truth. You know what I'm saying? So Jaguar Wright,
I'd be on here. I would love it. Nope.
Jaguar Wright, if you're listening, I would love to have you on here. I don't know you, so I can't necessarily judge you. But again, your truth is your truth, and I would love to have you on here. So this is an open invitation if you're watching.
It ain't that open. Don't do that.
It's open. I second that. I second it.
Your phone be open.
Man, I'm open, man.
I would love it.
When you say they almost choked, what'd you say?
I said you better have your pocket open.
Yeah, because now it's probably gonna cost you. It ain't gonna be free.
Right.
I got $5. You know what I'm saying?
Like jumped on it, but before it
I think it would be good. I think we're balanced enough to, challenge things respectfully and let other things ride. So I think it would be a good show.
It would be a good talk. I would love to talk with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to hear what she has to say because, again, her truth is her truth. And the thing about her, the thing that makes, and so to flip it, the thing that makes Jaguar Wright unique is because she's been in the business, and and she stepped away from it. So my thing is, so what made you step away from it? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it some of the stuff that you've seen? In regards to some of these sex parties, again, I've heard about it on the level that I am. I may be like a XYZ list celebrity, whatever like that. But some of the performances and stuff that I've been to, you know what I'm saying, I've heard about some of these sex parties existing. So, I mean, she's not. You said what?
I said, have you now?
I've never been to one.
Mister, I'll go get the cheesecake. I don't know. We might have to put it.
First off, my fellow Sagittarius.
Lie detector. Oh no.
For those that loan me, hey, where you at? Hey, anime, eat the cake. First off, for those that know me, know I love cheesecake.
Yeah, so much that you will go.
I'll walk to Timbuktu to go get it. But first off, let's just clarify some things. I ain't spreading my booty cheeks for nobody, not a damn body. No, hell no. There was a
lot of people at them parties that didn't think they would ever do it.
Right.
It ain't going down. It ain't going down. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going down.
You can't drink or eat them. They spike.
Can't eat or drink. Yep, you're right, D. You better come with a full stomach and don't be thirsty.
Damn. Really? What if you are parched?
Any parties they have that going on. You just may not have it there. They might have it in the back or wherever. But they got the parties
Tread lightly.
Have you woke up? Have you woke up in a compromising position, D?
You blink one time, that's it. You out. Out. Take one bite, that cheesecake done hit the floor.
I know that's
right. Right. And it goes on all even when they're not even little big celebrities. Any Hollywood type of
I
stuff
hate
you go
you.
into,
First of all,
they have some stuff going on.
Yeah, I hate you. You got me over here choking.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
You don't eat nothing up in there.
Nothing. Nope. Drink nothing.
No.
Dude, don't even breathe. You don't even know what you're inhaling. Don't even breathe.
That's what I'm saying. Don't take their hands. Just be cool.
Okay.
There ain't no reason.
Hey, Connie says, I'd rather have you guys have her on than Candace Owens funky has. Yeah, I agree. Candace Owens. That we ain't gonna speak about that.
I would not be on here.
I would not be here.
Forget her. She's a sellout. You know what I mean? Forget her to the utmost. I know it's Quez's sister, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
saying? Don't disrespect my sisters like that. My sister, upstanding black women, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
No, Lonnie, what's good with you, girl? She said walking for cheesecake is crazy. If it's good cheesecake, I walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean,
I'm gonna need you to stop saying that, though.
Please stop.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying.
And if they spike your
or detach it from going to walk for a cheesecake like Diddy made them go walk. You need to find a way to detach that.
Yeah, we need to move that around somewhere. That's not
give up.
Because that was all the way wrong, and I was young when I seen that.
Yeah. And then knowing what I know now, yeah, that was all the way wrong.
I love cheesecake. Fuck y'all. Colleen Solange says, I may be projecting, but I think most of us grew up on the wrong side of the tracks, and there's so much versatility. You created a new word, versatilitude. We all know this could be true based on things we townies know are true. I kind of get what you're saying. You know, you created a new word with that. I think you need to go in the Guinness Book of World Records, creating a new damn word. You know what I'm saying? Versatilitude. That's some shit right there for you, boy. I tell you. Consuelo says, cheeks for cheesecake.
That's why I was over here dying when I couldn't even focus on
That's where we draw the motherfucking line. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no cheeks of mine for no cheesecake. Shit.
You gonna eat that?
Hell no.
No, I was like, if you ever at a party, you better not ever eat that cheesecake.
The-
I ain't coming. Nobody coming to
First
save you. Nobody
Hey,
coming to save you.
I have enough wherewithal to know. Hey, I heard what Kat said. Sometimes you just gotta tell Diddy no. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to no party with no if they spike in the sheet. Hell no.
Shoves it down your throat.
Okay. And the
First
word,
off,
the
hey,
word that she used is not a new word. Just so we know. Get that clear. It's not a new word.
Well, correct me where I stand. Go ahead, Tish.
It's the appearance of being true or real. That's what that means.
Well, excuse my lack of education because I never heard that word
before. You don't know the word. Don't mean it's not a word.
Hey, forgive my ignorance with your hair looking luxurious. Shake the hair with.
Woo! Lord, what in the way?
Oh, you already drank it all. Dang.
Yeah, my tea is gone.
Take it from you.
Oh gosh.
Oh Lord,
help us.
Was that regular tea or a hot toddy? We might need to cut this short.
It was straight, no hot toddy.
That's the way you get it done, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Drink that thing straight. Be all right.
Word. I'm trying to sweat it out.
Yeah.
No cheek spreading over here.
Hey, man.
We got it. We got it. We're going to leave you alone. We got it.
We didn't say anything. We didn't.
Oh, gosh.
We didn't say anything.
You good.
And
I can't stand you, mother suckers.
We have nothing to do with your conscience, sir.
Right?
We got nothing to do with
or
that.
your morals.
Okay. And what you would do for a slice of cheesecake.
Never had no cheesecake that good.
Instead of a
I never had no cheesecake that good. And I love cheesecake.
I love it too. I would never.
And y'all motherfuckers ain't been the claim jumper. They got some good motherfucking cheesecake.
No, I'll have cheesecake, but I'm not. Yeah, we're gonna leave it there. You know.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on.
Colleen says, "Thank you, Miss Tisha. Didn't mean to sidetrack y'all." Yeah, no, that was my ignorance.
Check on here. That's what it was.
Yeah, that was my ignorance. I never heard that. You're on a higher level education than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a college dropout like Kanye. So your level of education, hey, salute, because I didn't even know that word existed. You know what I mean? So shout out to you. Much love. Melvin says, y'all allergic to
y'all be allergic.
Where are you at?
When he hiding, he in Melvin mode, doing probably sucking out some toes with some Tabasco sauce.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. Y'all be allergic to toes when I'm on? When I'm on or I'm on? Is that what it's supposed to be?
I think so. Consuelo says, just relax your muscles, brother, man. Funk, no. Hey, first off, I'm a motherfucking man. Ain't nothing spreading over here. Yeah, hell.
Okay, we good. Who are you trying to convince? Us or you? Let it go. We get it.
Else.
We get it.
Melvin says, "Why third sounds like me with a high voice."
We get
Whenever I'm on, nobody ever shows up. Then we got Queen DV, we got LT.
Queen DV.
They might be scared of you, Melvin. You know what I'm saying? They might be scared.
Never.
Come on, Melvin. Why you don't come on?
Melvin. He's probably in Melvin mode right now. So with Jaguar Wright, so do you? Oh, so just going on to the Diddy stuff. I just want to ask y'all frankly, do you guys believe any of the Diddy allegations? Period.
I believe a lot of them. Shit, what you mean?
That's what I'm asking.
Yes, I believe it all.
I second that.
Yeah, my thing is, it's just that's not what they charge him with. They charge him for being freaky, and I just don't get it.
Right?
Like it's like, man, for him to have all of these allegations and accusations, for the federal government to charge you, and then some private law firm come out and say, hey, well, we got 120 witnesses. The federal government is pretty good about locking niggas up. Just gonna be honest. Like usually when they come to get you, they done gathered everything they need. They know your great grandpa, all your cousins, three links down the line. You know what I'm saying? Your third cousins and fourth cousins. They didn't talk to everybody before they come pick you up. So you know, it just strikes me as odd that that's not what they're charging him with. Yeah, they're kind of charging him with that with the Jack Johnson, you know what I mean, white woman slavery law. You know what I mean? It's trafficking because you paid for some sex with some women that you took cross line, which is really just tricking. But I would thought their case would have been a whole lot stronger as far as what they were charging him with. To me, you know what I mean? Right.
So swimming in the Jaguar Wright swimming pool. Do you believe that there's other celebrities who are just as guilty as Diddy?
Oh yeah. Why would you think that he's the only one? Yeah, they just haven't came out yet. That's all that is. No, you cannot believe he the only one. Just like I was waiting for the people in R. Kelly's camp to be thrown under, come out too, because you can't tell me that man did all this on his own when he was surrounded by celebrities a lot of times. You can't say that to me. So, yeah, so I definitely believe that there's other celebrities, and time will tell. Time will tell. Because this is not over. This is going to be going on for a while.
I hate Melvin. Melvin says free P. Diddy, even though we all know he did it in his OJ place.
Wow.
Colleen says, try Jimmy. Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. Colleen says, haven't scratched the surface. But I object to the use of Rico to seize absolutely everything he built. I kind of agree with you on that one. And then Colleen says, try Jimmy Iovine. Yeah, I kind of agree because, again, you know, Diddy has been skating around and doing this all for years. But all of a sudden now, why now? That my question, the bigger why is why now? You know what I'm saying? If this has been happening for years, like Quest said, this is the feds. So they had a year to sit there and build a case. So whatever evidence that they have, it must be damning because I don't see him necessarily walking away from this. Now, if they're just trying to convict him of sex trafficking, basically taking a woman, flying her from here to this state to have sex, then yeah, they're gonna get him because R. Kelly is sitting in the same cell, or sitting because of the same charges, which is kind of weird. And because sex trafficking itself has a very vague definition to where you can't be tried for it, which is sad. You know what I'm saying? But if you're talking about the aspect of just having sex or sex parties and all this other stuff, I mean, there's people who are not even celebrities who are doing this stuff. There's swingers. There's swingers who have like swinger lifestyle parties. You know what I'm saying? So again, I mean, what is he doing that is not the average human being is doing? I mean, I don't know. It's really tricky. It's a slippery slope.
But like I said before, though, go ahead, Jess.
No, I was gonna say because I've had before I met Third, I had dudes.
Disclaimer. Go ahead.
I had dudes say that they would fly me out.
Well, damn.
So, but of course, I'm white enough to know that I'm not gonna go. You know what I mean?
You ain't catching damn flight.
If she did, I wouldn't say nothing, girl.
No, right. I'm good.
Right. I wouldn't tell you nothing. That's my past life.
We want to see those itineraries. You know what I'm saying? We want to see those itineraries.
Keep your mouth closed and that wallet closed.
Let me see them important things. You know what I'm saying? Where you been lately?
No, but like I said before too, sometimes the difference is people talking. You have to be aware of what company you keep. And if you keep in company that you either done ticked off or you know they're not gonna hold your secret, that's when stuff like this pops open. And like you said, or sex trafficking, it's a slippery slope because if you fly somebody out specifically for that, that's considered sex trafficking. But that's not the only thing he's being charged with too. He had guns with the serial number scratched off. That's a felony right there. You know, so and it's all this, and narcotics were found in the house. Like you left so much evidence. Like you have.
Let's not forget his drug mule. Remember his drug mule that got caught and arrested? Let's not forget about that.
And like I've said it before on here, and I'm gonna say it again. I don't care what Diddy's freakiness, fetish, whatever the heck that he wants to do when he does it. I don't care if he had these parties. My problem is the slipping in the drugs and drugging people to act like you do, so you can take advantage of people. If some of those girls were minors, you knew that. Whether they wanted to participate or not, you knew that. And like Jess says, where's the moral? You have plenty of adults that would have gladly slept with Diddy just for the fact that he's Diddy. Would have done everything that he wanted them to do just for the fact that he's Diddy. So why did you feel you had to drug and do all this extraness? And look what happened. And his cockiness kind of got him caught too, because there was film talking about I can do things that I can teach you how to get away with stuff and cops will never know you did it. And then not too long after, what happens? Houses get raided and all this other stuff. See, when you talk too much, you start to tell on yourself. Yep. He should have just kept it quiet and everything else and not did anything illegal. And then he wouldn't be in jail for his little freaky parties. Did nobody care about
Can I be a conspiracy theorist too today?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
I don't think nobody else is going to jail except for Diddy. I think there was a concerted effort to turn that man into the proxy. That's what I think. I think there was a concerted effort of, hey, we need to band together because he out here tripping and he gonna get us all caught. So we need to go ahead and get them tapes, get them and participate with law enforcement so that Diddy can go down and we can get on out the way and continue our lives. But we're willing to sacrifice Diddy. I think that's my conspiracy. I don't think anybody else is going.
So you think he was used as a scapegoat?
Yeah, I don't think nobody else is going.
Or for the better lack of terms, a sacrificial lamb.
Absolutely. I don't think nobody else is going to jail. They're gonna sweep that shit under the rug, and in 6 months, y'all gonna be talking about if DDG and them getting back together, and you know what I'm saying. Why that baby look that way and all that type of stuff y'all be talking
about. Cut it out.
Melvin says P baby Melvin says P baby oil Diddy is a kingpin, so he's going to go down. In case closed down. Maria, shout out to you. She says agree. Man, this has been crazy. So again, I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna put this out there. Jaguar Wright, if you're out there, if you're listening, if you're watching, hey, you have a free invitation to come onto the show. I would love to talk to you. I would love to get your 3 cents, your thoughts, views, and opinions. This is what this whole platform is about. So if you're watching, yeah, you have an open invitation to come on anytime you want. Speak your truth. I would love to talk with you. Chris is like, hell no.
Oh, I thought my screen froze. You know what I mean?
Because I'm like, whether it's 100% true or not, it's very entertaining to watch. So I'm here for it.
No, it would definitely be entertaining.
Melvin says, "Who is cheating wrong?" And here we go.
Oh gosh. Okay. Moving on.
Colleen says, "Mr. Miller, I agree. They are trying to make him the sacrificial lamb, but I believe they will try to expand on it." Is what
I believe it. They just all gonna be the people y'all love. All the black entertainers.
They better hope he's not given a deal to talk. Because he would only be the superficial lamb if he doesn't say anything about anybody else that was there.
So his lawyer, which I think is a horrible lawyer, has came out and just said like he's willing to testify. He wants to, give a testimony on it. And again, like I said in the Ratchet News, he's going to be singing like a canary. Because he does not want to spend
like Wesley Snipes and whatchamacallit. If I'm going down to everybody with me.
Everybody down with me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, did I see you? Didn't I see you at the party? Hey, weren't you there too? You the one who got me the baby oil from Costco, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And then you back there. Hey, why don't you come forward to? You're gonna be singing. You're gonna be singing like you're trying to do.
On my phone right here. Look. I don't think they're gonna, just like they wouldn't get that man no bail. I don't think they're gonna let Diddy talk.
Maria says, I'm sure he's in there singing like a bird. And the key of A minor. Melvin says he should have took the plane to a country that doesn't have extra. Right when Russell said, anyway,
yeah, he should join that yoga class. You know what I'm saying? You should went over there and got the yoga class, bro. That class finna be full by mid-summer next year. You know what I'm saying? That yoga class, they're gonna be doing Peloton and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop Peloton yoga classes over there. You know what I'm saying? in non-extraditable countries.
Man, that's crazy. All right.